Stop, listening to your favorite influencer. Boom, it's time to leave the gym. Why are you still in the gym?
You have to understand that this is what you need. This is what you need to make your goals and your dreams a reality.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Nick Young with PXL back with another episode, guys, talking about less equals more. You gotta understand that your body needs time to recover. Your body has to recover, guys. So I know you look at your favorite fitness influencer, you see a lot of those people out there doing a lot of different workouts and a lot of movements, and those guys are typically just a lot of high intensity work that you see, and then you try it, and then you're like, oh man, I can't sustain that level. Well, I thought we just went through this with the Liver King. Guys, listen, understand that your favorite influencers and things like that are showing you a part of the picture, guys, a part of the picture. And it's not always that, everybody's on PDs. I'm not saying everybody's on PDs. Most of them are. Mass majority of them are. Let's just be honest. But the ones that aren't, that still do some of the high intensity things, it's still not sustainable for them. And they don't do that all the time. So they show you what you want to see. But in reality, it's not reality to do that high of intensity of work day in and day out. Most people can't handle that, right? I deal with so many people that say, okay, well, I started off doing CrossFit, and everybody that I talk, just about everybody that I talk to that starts off doing CrossFit, end up falling out of CrossFit. I mean, not saying that CrossFit is bad, but it's very, very difficult. You have to be, there's very, very few that can just stick to CrossFit. And even those people get very, very tired and fall out of it for a while, because it's not something that's consistent. So what I'm trying to get people to understand, that less is more in some cases, right? Because what you need to do is find something that you can stick to, something that's sustainable, that you can continue to do forever, for long periods of time, right? And let's put it this way. I say forever, but it's the sense where you're just not going to stop, right? So yeah, you may modify some things and change up some things, but everything we do has to be intentional, right? So it's not that you go into the gym and say you do 10 hours of cardio, and then weight your weight stops or whatever it does, right? And you're like, okay, well, I got to do 20, then I got to do 30, and then I got to do 40, and before you know it's hours and hours and hours, right? But what had you just stayed at 10 minutes, and then assessed your diet, right? Modified your calorie intake to help, right? Or maybe there's a sweet balance between going 15 and checking out calories, right? And dropping calories a little bit. Do things that are sustainable, guys, so the body can continue to improve. Because what you don't realize is that everything we do is a stress. Everything that you do is a stress on your body. And the faster you get connected to that, the better off you're going to be. That's one of the things that I work with my clients on, right? So you have to understand that you don't take PDs. And PDs, in most sense, that's what it's doing, is helping you recover faster so that your muscles can grow faster. Muscles grow in recovery, not in the gym. So if you're taking PDs and things like that, it's helping you recover faster, helping your muscles grow faster. And I have other ones that do other things, but we don't do any of those things that gives us that advantage. So stop working out like you do, right? Or stop, listening to your favorite influencer that you believe is doing something like that, when in reality, they're either on a PD or they're just giving you part of the picture, right? So, not saying don't use the proper intensity. You should always use the proper intensity. Always challenge your body. Always push to be better than you were before. But what I mean by that is you have to do it smart. You have to work smart, which means that working harder is not always smarter, and it's not always better, right? So if you go into the gym and you give maximum effort and you're done, and this is exactly what I mean. Your intention is to work out your shoulders. You go in the gym, you give maximum effort, which means you're using the proper load, the proper intensity, and you have you can feel the tension in your shoulders. And when you're done, you're like, man, I really worked those out. Not like beat them up and kill them, right? I mean, you're like, man, I really got a good shoulder workout. Boom, it's time to leave the gym. Why are you still in the gym? right? So you gave 30 to 45 minutes and you said you had a good shoulder workout, and then you stay for another 30 minutes, and now your shoulders start hurting. They start screaming, right? They start like, man, you're overdoing it. You're pushing way too hard, right? Because you why did you stay in the gym for extra 30 minutes? What benefit did you gain? It's time to go, right? Or some people come back for a second workout. Your shoulders already have the benefit that they needed, and now you come back for a second workout, and then you destroy the shoulders, and then it's hard for them to recover, right? So now you spend very little time in the recovery process between the time that you finish lifting to the time that you started back lifting. So your shoulders didn't recover. So what you did was just keep breaking them down. Now your shoulders don't grow. Well, they're not going to grow because you keep breaking them down. You don't give them an opportunity to recover, right? So, guys, start working smarter. You know what I mean? I can understand some people do like to be in the gym and you go for your, second workout. But if you're going to do that, guys, adjust the intensity to match, right? Don't go in the gym and do, you know, 30 sets and then think, okay, well, I'm gonna do 30 sets 2 times a day. No, split it up. 15, 15 here, 15 there. Or maybe just do 10 one day and do 10 the day after, right? And then do 10 another day. You know what I mean? Split them up. Stop trying to do it all in one workout, right? And then you're not recovering. Then you wonder why body parts don't grow. Then you wonder why you don't make the proper progress. It's because you're not giving yourself time to recover. You think that more is better when more is not always better. So, guys, start working smarter and not harder. And if you need help with that, PXF for coaching. It's your boy Nick Young. I'm out.